everybody, it's nice to have you here today. I am Teresa. This is Teresa Talk. Now, this is something new I'm trying. We'll see if it goes over. I just want to sit down and have a chat with you. So let's talk about what's going on first. Let's address the elephant wig in the room. Yes, I have a wig on my head, and there are a couple of reasons for it. For those who don't know, I suffer from a couple of chronic illnesses, and they take a toll from time to time. I actually had a really bad weekend this past weekend. I'm kind of over it, but one of those conditions is psoriatic arthritis, which of course, along with the joint issues, also comes with psoriasis. Well, it's covering my head right now, which means I can't do much in the way of coloring my hair because that would be just pure torture and would probably end up with some type of infection or something. So I'm not coloring my hair at the moment. I had the option to shave it, which I've done before and I actually really liked, but I wasn't in a place where I wanted to shave my head. I really wanted to let my hair grow. So while my hair is growing and not colored because of the bleach that was required to put the bright colors on it, I'm gonna be covering my head with a wig for a while until I can get my scalp back to a place where I can do what I want with my hair. So that's what's with the wig. We may see multiple. I have another one. I kind of hate it, so I don't know that you'll see that one, but I may get more because I kind of like the idea of wigs. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and address that before we get started with anything else today. What I also wanted to talk about is I am going to be restarting my my writer interviews on my blog. So make sure you follow the link in the descriptions about that. It's been a little bit, I got sidetracked. I've had so much going on and I wore myself down to a point where I was frustrated with having to do anything. So I've had to learn to pace myself a bit because I overfilled my plate. And now I'm kind of figuring out a schedule and working out, and we're going to get back to my writer interviews, which I really like, and I hope you all really like as well. So make sure you're paying attention and subscribe to my blog as well as to this YouTube channel. So I wanted to let you know. Of course, book reviews are still coming. My next book review, which should be posted in the next day or two, is The Simpleton by Barbara Avon. So that will be posted in the next couple of days. And of course, I have another book that I'm reading that I'll be reviewing soon after that as well. Excuse me. So I want to talk to you a little bit today about my books. I don't talk to you a whole lot about my stuff, but I want to talk to you about my stuff. First of all, there is Karma. Karma is my baby. She is my debut novella. Available on Amazon, $2.99 for Kindle. Available on Kindle Unlimited as well. $2.99 for the digital version. I believe $9.99 for paperback. You can, if you would like an autographed copy, contact me. I have books on hand and I can mail them out to you. So there's Karma. My second book, which just released last week, is Unburdened, Setting Myself Free. Now Karma is a psychological thriller. Unburdened is poetry, memoir. It's a little rough, to be quite honest. I'm going to read some from it here in a few minutes. But it's not fiction. It's very personal stuff from my life, and I feel like a lot of people would be able to relate to what's in it, which is why I'm going to read a couple of things from it so that you all can kind of get a feel of what might be in it. You can, of course, do a preview on Amazon as well. I think it's listed at 99 cents for digital right now, and $7.50 I believe for the print copy. So there's that. Now also coming up, I believe it's the 22nd or 21st or 22nd of February, I will be releasing Truth Departed, which is another psychological thriller from me. So you're going to want to keep an eye out for that. I, of course, will be making an announcement. I love this story and I can't wait for you all to be able to read it. And I am currently in the process of writing Payback, which is book 2 in the Karma series. So that will be coming to you in March. Now, yes, That's a lot back to back, but I'm doing it intentionally. I hope I'm able to keep your attention. Because I've got a lot going on and I hope it's all well received. I really enjoy all of it and I hope you will as well. So let's go ahead and get to the couple of poems out of Unburdened that I wanted to share with you today. All right, this first one is called Troublemaker. For those of you who don't know, like, my blog is called Teresa's Troublemakers, or Teresa's Troublemakers. My newsletter is Troublemaker News. My Facebook group is Teresa's Troublemakers. It's because I was labeled a troublemaker my entire life. So, and that's where that all comes from, and that's where the title of this comes from. Teresa's sleeping with the black boys. Those were the words you wrote. The words you didn't think I'd see. You should have known better. You knew. You shouted from the rooftops, made sure everyone heard. I was the bad one, the troublemaker, the black sheep. Your words weren't safe any more than my feelings. Okay. Yeah, most of these are short. I'm not a epic poem writer, sorry. And then we've got Trapped. Let's see if I have to flip the page on this one. I think I do. Yeah. All right, Trapped. She's asking where you are while holding our hours-old daughter. I can't tell her the truth. You spent the night with your girlfriend. The phone rings in the middle of the night. You were too quick to answer. I ask who is calling so late, then get slammed into a wall. Once again, you won't tell me with who or where you've been, telling me to shut up, reminding me that I'm not important. I ask where the money has gone. Why isn't there grocery money? Apparently, it's none of my business, and I need an arm across my throat. I'm thankful when you leave, crying not because you left, but because I made it out alive, but no longer myself. I hadn't intended to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and read one more. Okay, this one is called Found. I managed to free myself from the restraints you placed on me. My lungs filled with precious clean air, untainted by your ugliness and spite. I felt relief for the first time in my life. No longer weighed down by your judgments, finally able to take flight. Without your hands wrapped around my neck, moving forward to the life I wanted. Your chains left in a pile in the corner you kept me in. I found my true self. The book is kind of a journey of me growing out of the restraints I and other people put on myself and finding my true self despite the restrictions and the judgments and the burdens that were laid on me as early as my young childhood. So it's kind of me working through the emotions and the pain into the happiness and the finding my self-worth. And that's really what Unburdened is about. It's about me finding my self-worth and believing in myself, which of course is where I find myself today. So I just wanted to introduce you all to Unburdened. I haven't spoken a whole lot about it on social media. It's only because I know it's poetry. Poetry isn't everybody's thing. But I wanted to give you a taste of what the book is actually about, what the poems are about, and what you can expect from it, so that you know whether or not it's your type of thing. So there you have it. Those are the words. So, excuse me. I'm so sorry. The last thing I want to talk about today is my Q&A series, my Ask Me Anything series that I still intend to start up. I'm going to start it up regardless this week. I only have 5 or 6 questions from folks. So if you have any questions you'd like to ask me, make sure you throw those in the comments below, or contact me on Facebook, Twitter, and shoot those questions to me, and I'll make sure to answer your questions in a video. I dump them all into a bin. Basically, I write them all down and put them in a bucket and draw them to answer. And most questions I am willing to answer. So, you'd have to really, really be pushing my boundaries to get me to not do it. So, all right, I'm going to let y'all go. Make sure you subscribe, click the subscribe button at the bottom, and I will see you next time. Bye.